Hey, what is up YouTube? Today's video is a hamstring dominant leg day I recorded a few days ago. It will be a bit shorter today as I wasn't feeling 100%, so I only recorded a few exercises. It was also pretty busy when I went, so it was a bit harder to record, but I also wasn't feeling too well, so I wasn't really too bothered to record. And honestly, that day I just wasn't feeling up to it to train, but I still trained anyway because you have to. Well, you don't have to obviously, but you know, for me personally, I have to. So yeah, I did end up training that day. And to make it worse, it was leg day. I hate leg day. It's my least favorite day. But yeah, here's a few clips of my hamstring leg day I did a few days ago. Okay, so I started off my hamstring target leg day with deadlifts. I believe this was my second to last working set, 90 kilo deadlift. I decided to switch my grip around, so one arm kind of like a curl, one arm facing front, one facing back, just to grip the bar a bit better. Cause my biggest issue is I don't use straps for forearm strength reasons, but it makes holding the bar difficult. As you can see, I'll place it down in a second. Right here, I place it down because I lose grip. And I believe I get 9 reps. But like I said, this was my last, I think, second to last set. So, you know, I was pretty fatigued at this point because I trained hard every set. Now moving on to probably my least favorite exercise in the whole gym, what is hack squats. I like normal traditional squats. I don't like hack squats. However, the good thing about hack squats, you get a bit more assistance, and you can kind of, just like leg press, you can kind of change what muscle you're hitting based on where you place your feet. So it's not as effective as doing a leg press for hamstring, but I decided I want to change up my program anyway because, you know, I wanted to have a bit more fun. So I decided to do lengthened hack squats, where you put your feet at the top of the pad instead of near the middle or bottom, where there's a bit more glutes involved, but also works the hamstrings more than the quads. Okay, now moving on to my final hamstring exercise. I did hamstring seated curls. As probably my favorite hamstring exercise to do. When training legs, I can't remember if I mentioned this in my last video, but I split them up between one day doing quad dominant and the other day being hamstring dominant, just because the muscle group's so big for legs. It's just easier that way to do them in two different days in the split. So that's what I normally would do when training legs. Okay, sorry that this video today is a little bit shorter than the other 2 videos. I wasn't intending for it to be that shorter, but I just couldn't be bothered recording anymore. I wasn't feeling, on that day, I wasn't feeling the best. I had a bit of a headache, and I was kind of not motivated to train. I was doing legs, and I felt like shit. But I still recorded a bit of content for you guys, and it was, you know, still alright. That wasn't the only exercise I did. I did those 3 hamstring exercises, and then did calves and finished off with cardio. But I did just 5 minutes on the treadmill. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Have a good night.